When it comes to aviation, the Sunyani Airport is the mainstay of the Bono region and neighboring Ahafo and Bono East regions. The airport started life as an airstrip in the colonial era, 1942 to be precise. It was, however, upgraded into full airport in 1974. Since then, it has served the air travel needs of the old Bono Ahafo area, especially when it comes to medical evacuations and visits by VVIPs. Operations at the airport picked up in the early 2000s when local air travel became available, with airlines like Amtrak and Starbow operating flights between Accra and Sunyani. Unfortunately, the fact that the airport has not been extensively renovated since its construction, lapses began to show up due to the increased usage. Key among the challenges were potholes, which developed on the runway. The runway also had a length of 1,200 meters, which did not facilitate the landing of bigger aircrafts. The lack of runway also meant that night flights were not possible, with all flights operations having to end before 6 p.m. The government's vision of improving local air travel is breathing new life into the Sunyani Airport. A contract for an extensive makeover for the airport has been awarded to Resource Access Limited, a Ghanaian construction firm. The project involves rehabilitation of the terminal, creation of a port health department, reconstruction of the apron and tarmac, as well as drains and painting of the fire station. Also, a boundary wall is being built. Engineer Abdul Salam is the project manager.
Officials started on 24th October 2019. And it's in two phases. That was the design phase, which was the first 3 months, and the construction actually started end of January this year, and construction is currently ongoing. There were a few issues with the existing runway platform, a lot of potholes. It was constructed with normal surface dressing. The current scope is looking at strengthening the pavement structure to a PCM value of 20, and changing the apron, the parking area, from surface dressing to a pavement quality concrete, and that also have a PCM value of 20. Yeah.
This is the Sunyani Airport Terminal, and work is underway to modernize it as part of the project. The project manager again.
So currently work is ongoing on the terminal building. We are rehabilitating the floor. The roof waterproofing is going on. Electrical work too is ongoing. Changing the old lighting systems, air conditioning systems, fire alarm, and the CCTV cameras will all be installed. So it's a measure, and you can see all the contractors are here. They are helping to ensure that we get the terminal building ready within the month.
The apron and the runway are crucial parts of any airport. So, as part of the project, a new apron is nearing completion, while the runway is to be extended from its original 1,200 meters to 1,900 meters.
Okay, so this is the apron area where aircraft will be parked for passengers to drop and get into the terminal building. It is 90 meter by 60 meter apron. The current phase is actually designed for a single aircraft parking, but with an improved PCN value that is capable of carrying all aircraft within that strength that we designed it to. Yeah. And then from the apron, work is also ongoing at the tarmac area. So from the apron to the terminal building is going to be surface dressing, and we are doing the fillings and everything. We've currently finished with the base material, and we are left with the concrete works. And the coming days, we are we are ready to commence the concrete works here.
Since the rehabilitation work began, government officials have been visiting the sites for follow-ups and inspection of work done so far. The latest was the Aviation Minister, Mr. Kofi Ada, and his deputy Yao Afo, who were accompanied to the site by the Bono Regional Minister, Mrs. Evelyn Kumi Richardson, and other officials from the Ghana Civil Aviation and Airport Company Limited.
The hard work that has gone into this project. We came here last year. We're concerned that we're not able to land here because the runway was not conducive enough. We've been able to get our technical team, the project planning side, to do what needs to be done from the airport company management aspect. They did all the testing and they worked out the technical details and designs with the consultants. They came up with what's required to improve on this, and then they awarded a contract. They've been able to go through, clear off the top surfacing and reapply what needs to be applied, the laterite and all the technical things that have to put on in terms of chippings and so on. It's quite impressive. They've gone quite well. From what I hear, they are ready now to apply the asphalt. I think there'll be a few finishing touches they have to put on before the asphalt comes. Our hope is that the next 2 months we'll be ready to start flying.
Barring any hitches, the first phase of the rehab works will end on schedule.
Currently, we are a little above 85% complete, and we are just left with 15% just to do the asphalt and some few touches we are currently doing. To celebrate the commissioning, hope to see aircraft back at this airport, hopefully end of next month, getting to the end of September. The project, we hope to get a commission and get the first aircraft landing and taking off here.